Let's do this. Hi, I'm Auntie Donahue, and this is Tarot Talk. Every week, we combine the mystical worlds of tarot card reading and pop culture to create the best 4 minutes of your life. Or 5 or 6. I'm not going to limit myself. This week, we're going to look at the premiere of 2 very important series. Number 1, The Handmaid's Tale, starring Elizabeth Moss, aka Peggy Olson from Mad Men. Number 2, Casting JonBenet, new Netflix special about JonBenet Ramsey. We don't have time to waste, so we're going to cut to the chase. I'm going to shuffle the cards, we're going to see which one we get, and we're going to see which one applies to which series and or why. Let's do this. So after you shuffle, you cut into 3. You stack them up, again, however you want, no harm, no foul. And we're going to flip the card. The Daughter of Wands. If you watched last week, you know that I got this then too. Let's see what the Daughter of Wands has to say about The Handmaid's Tale and or Casting JonBenet. Daughter of Wands, visionary, passionate. The Daughter of Wands is a free spirit, a truly visionary creature. She usually waits until later to settle down or start a family as she's busy with her career. She can be stubborn and is much stronger than she looks. As with all the Wands family, the daughter makes a dangerous enemy. This card can also represent a woman going through a transformation or spiritual breakthrough. Well, that's pretty much Handmaid's Tale minus the bleakness. Not to give anything away because I don't think that's fair to the series and I don't think it's fair to Margaret Atwood's book. But The Handmaid's Tale is definitely a feminist foray, and it is about women who are transforming and who are enduring and who are going through things and challenging the system. It's a wonderful story, it's super powerful, and it's incredibly relevant. The Daughter of Wands is probably not as heavy as the material of Margaret Atwood's novel, but at the same time, it's a really interesting card when you think about how it applies to such an important and relevant topic. Does it apply to the casting of JonBenet? That's why we're going to look at past, present, and future, because that is its own mountain to climb. Let's do this. So now we're going to cut this into 3. For the record, we're definitely not going to be looking at who killed JonBenet. That is definitely out of my realm. And if it was in my realm, I probably wouldn't tell you guys because I just don't have the time to be solving mysteries all over the place. So instead, we're going to talk about how this TV show might relate to the case or what we're going to learn from it. So, past, the Emperor. Present, Father of Cups. And the 8 of Pentacles is the future card. This is exciting for a number of reasons. You'll figure it out as I read them to you. Past, protection, stability, the father. The Emperor is the father. He's the tarot's perfect counterpart to the Empress. He represents the side of you that's protective, decisive, and totally stable. He brings clarity of mind, and this in turn leads to actions or decisions. Sometimes this card is a literal one and points to a paternal relationship in your life. At other times, it suggests reconnecting with a part of you that stands strong and tall and knows just what to do. With the help from the sun, the Emperor can see for miles and miles. We didn't draw the sun, but when you think about the Emperor, you could think about it as sort of an entity, and in this case, it would probably be like the casting agents, and the producers, and the police officers. And I mean, sure, we could look at JonBenet's dad, but at the same time, I don't think that's really our place, especially because that was such a complicated and toxic situation. So we'll think about this as the reason this whole series started, or, you know, the things we're going to find out that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe the FBI knew that. I can. The FBI know everything. Present, Father of Cups. The Father of Cups has a truly unique and dynamic personality. He's the most feminine of all the fathers within the tarot and usually a patron of the arts. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community. The only thing holding this man back are his deeply rooted insecurities. They are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. So when I think about this and I think about relating to the series, I would think about the person who made the series or the person who might be the voice. This is a person who is open to all angles. Case in point, Casting JonBenet is literally about casting different people who look different but yet the same, different perspectives, etc., etc. And to run a show, especially in this realm, you do have to be diplomatic and you do have to be open to all sorts of possibilities. So the Father of Cups is a really good descriptor when it comes to this kind of a series. Future, the 8 of Pentacles. Just so you know, if you ever are doing your own reading, pentacles relate to like money and jobs and stuff. So this isn't exactly going to point us in the direction of, you know, the murder a la Now and Then. 8 of Pentacles, craftsmanship, skill. The Spider, a true master of her craft. She weaves against all odds with skill, intricacy, and confidence. The 8 of Pentacles requires a similar approach. Hone your skills. You are close to finding mastery at your craft, so strive for it. Pay attention to all the details. In some cases, this means you might need to find a new hobby or something you truly enjoy. Start a project, become good at it. 2 things. 1, this could mean that the people who are behind this series do such a good job that they end up doing something else. Something that is in the same realm and something that they, excel at, which makes sense. When the Casting JonBenet screened originally, it got accolades, critics loved it, people went crazy, so obviously it's probably gonna lead to more things. Number 2, this could also represent, people who are trying to find the truth behind the story. I, again, don't want to read into it, but in my head, this entire series, special thing, whatever, leads to answers. Anyways, this was Tarot Talk. I'm Auntie Donahue. I haven't solved any mysteries, but now you guys know a little bit more about how to read your own cards.